Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I decided to do this video on my expenses in Vegas since people were asking me so many questions while I was over there if I had a sugar daddy and stuff, and it's like I wish I did, but no, I don't know if you know the meaning of work, but I do work my ass off to go. So I'm gonna be telling you a little bit of everything. Like last year, as you could see over there in the pictures in the back, I went in plain summer, which was in July, back in July. And then this year I went in December, which is winter. And people were asking me like, what season did I like better and stuff. So I'm gonna tell you guys that it sucks going in the summer because oh my god, it's so hot, like dying last year because we went walking. There's a bus that's called the shuffle bus, I think that's what it's called. It's like the metro, and you guys have to ride, well, you guys don't have to ride it, but you could, rent a car. But it's just easier for you guys to get the bus, because if you get a car, like if you go, like there's no streets in between anywhere except for if you're going like into the casino, and it would take guys forever because it's just a street that's going like straight. It doesn't have like turns and stuff. So I suggest for you guys not to rent a car because it's mostly about the strip and you won't be able to use it there. So if you take the bus, the last bus doesn't take you all the ways to the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas signs, which is popular, that people take pictures there. And we went walking from the last stop that the bus makes there, and I was dying. I swear to God, I was dying. Like I was sweating big time, and I wasn't ready with like a drink or a bottle of water or anything, and everything was far away from that place. And then the bus was taking forever and it was packed. And I remember I was dying. Like I literally, when I was over there in the summer, I would shower like 3 times a day. And then I'm a person who loves the hot weather. I love the summer. I prefer summer over winter. And let me tell you, I hated it. It was beautiful, but I hated it. And so this time I went in December, which was plain winter. We don't here in Laredo, we don't know the winter because we usually don't get like snow or really cold weathers. But I mean, I liked it. It was, comfortable. And on my pictures over there, like you could see the people in the background wearing jackets and scarves and beanies and stuff. And then there was me with dresses. Like for me to be able to wear a dress in plain winter, it was, like pretty cool. I mean, it's like I didn't have any other choice, my luggage was packed of dresses. Since, it's Vegas, Nevada, I thought it was like always hot, like it wouldn't get cold. So my dumb ass bought all dresses to take. And so I had no other choice but to wear the dresses. Like, I mean, I could buy clothes while I was there, but I didn't want to buy anything else because I had already 2 luggages that I paid $40 for each while I was over there. Like back, so I was like $40 for another one. No, thank you. Since my luggage was packed because I did go for a whole week, and I took like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes, and then I took like 10 outfits. I was just like, it's a whole week, but my sleeping wear and stuff, and in case this, in case that. So I took like 10 or 12 outfits for over there. So I didn't want to pay another luggage for $40, and I was just too lazy to carry another one. And my body was able to, to tolerate the weather over there. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just stick to my dresses. So yeah, about the weathers, I mean, both of them are pretty cool. I like both of them. Like, I'm not telling you don't go during summer or don't go during the winter, but preferably if I would go back again, I would go back in winter. But since this is my second time going for 2 different seasons, I decided to do this tradition. So I want to go for, fall and spring. So for next year, I'm planning to go in October, which will be fall, like around fall time, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm really dumb. And then the following year, I want to go for the spring and stuff, which is March, April, around my birthday. So I mean, like I would totally go back to Vegas right now, but if I had the money or, the chance to go somewhere else, it would totally be somewhere else, Like Vegas is so beautiful. It feels like a dream being there. I know it's just about the strip and it's like 4 blocks and stuff, but it's beautiful. Like there's a lot of buildings, a lot of lights. Okay, now let's skip to my expenses. That's what people had asked me the most while I was over there. Like I said, this is my second time going, and they're like, "Do you have a sugar daddy? Like, how were you able to, afford yourself on our trip over there?" Well, last year I went for 4 days, and I took myself $1,000, and I came back with 400. But I don't like gambling. So if you're a person who likes to gamble and stuff, I suggest for you guys to take a lot of money. But since I don't like gambling and stuff, you know, I took $1,000 and I came back with 400, and it was just all about my food and stuff. The only expensive thing over there is actually food. And we were talking to a person that lives there, and they were like, they told us that the food is expensive since it gets transported from California. A combo that usually costs me like $7 here was usually like $15 over there, like the double. And it's okay, you have to eat. And I'm just talking about like a McDonald's. In-N-Out was the only thing that was kind of like the same price, I'm guessing, because they do come from Cali anyways. But I'm talking about McDonald's and Subway and stuff like that, like the small restaurants and Twin Peaks and stuff. But if you guys are talking about a couple and you guys are gonna pay yourself with the same money, you're talking about like $30-$40 in a regular restaurant. And if you decide to go to like a fancy restaurant and stuff like that, it's more expensive. Since me, it was just myself paying for myself. Since last year I came back with 400, I was like, okay, like I'm gonna be able to make it with 1,200 maybe for this time, since it's more days. And so I took $1,200 and I came back with $80. And that's because my cousins would invite me. I did win with my cousins, I forgot to mention that. So my cousins would usually pay me like now and there. So I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't have made it with what I have took if they wouldn't have invited me up in there. And for my round trip, so we get in this app called Expedia. My cousin's the one that's be looking for them, and then she just texts me like, "Hey dude, I found this sale, dude, are you down?" And then I just give her the money and she purchased the ticket for me. So last year I paid $320 for 4 days, but it was the weekend, so it was kind of expensive in another way. And then this year I paid $20 less for the trip, and it was for 7 days. And I'm talking about round trip but I usually get my trips from Houston since my cousin is from there. And since I don't want to take the plane by myself and everything, I get my flights over there. So I got it from Houston to Vegas, to Houston. And it includes the hotel for the 7 nights. It doesn't include food or anything, but that's what it usually costs me. So I'm telling you guys, like, if you're a person that takes a trip to SPI, San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Houston, just save that money. Like, you could get a better trip. I'm not saying that this place aren't fun or they're not like, a good place to go to. But if you guys have been trying to go out and like just wasting your time thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to go to because it's expensive, guys, let me tell you, it's not expensive. Check that app that I'm telling you guys, and you will find some specials. And if you buy it ahead of time, you get them cheaper. So let's say that you plan your trip for next year, get it like 7 months ahead, and you'll guys be able to purchase tickets to Cali or Spain or Paris. Like, I've checked several of them, and they're like $700 to $1,000. It's one of my whole paychecks. It sucks, I know, but you could get it. Like, I'm telling you, like, you'll go to big places instead of just sticking around this. And so yeah, I mean, they're not expensive, so go ahead and check that app. I'm gonna try to leave it on the subscription, like on the comments below, so you guys could search it up. It's pretty awesome. If you guys take or purchase a ticket there, let me know, and let me know like the experience about that app that you had. So now about recommendations of going places over there. We went to like the Titanic, to the Stratosphere, which is the highest building in Vegas. We went to the Paris, like all the way to the Paris on top. We went to the Ferris wheel. Um, we went, you know, like you just go to every hotel. There's different casinos. And then drinks, guys. For drinks, I suggest for you guys to go and get yourself drinks in Fat Tuesday. It's bar, you know, and they have cups there that you could refill yourself. On my next video of my Vegas blog, I'm gonna post about the different prices and what they charge you for every refill. But I recommend it big time. That's, you know, you won't have to get a drink everywhere you go. You just refill it, and then, you know, you pay the refill instead of getting yourself a drink every time. And they're super good. And I suggest for you guys to take an extra shot on your drinks, because they're more or less like smoothies or something like that, but they're freaking good. So it's called Fat Tuesday. So if you guys go, I suggest for you guys to get a cup of Fat Tuesday and then just keep paying the refill expenses. And you guys, it's just a lifesaver, you know? So both last year and this year, I got the hotel that's the furthest from the strip. It's not the cheapest, it's not the baddest one, it's just the furthest one. And it's the biggest building in Vegas. It's the Stratosphere Hotel. And I love it. It doesn't matter what hotel you stay in, if it's, you know, far away from the strip or anything. Let me tell you, all the casinos in the inside are beautiful. Like, all the hotels in the inside are beautiful because they're literally all casinos. I mean, I can't tell you much about the rooms and the inside and stuff, but I literally walk into all of them and they're all simply beautiful because they're all about the casinos. And let me tell you guys, you're not gonna sleep. Well, I don't know, right? But me, it's like when you go to Vegas, everyone's like, you sleep all day and you're awake all night. But if you're a person that's like, oh my God, like I'm not gonna come back, and you just, you know, want to make fun out of everything while you're over there, you won't sleep anything. Like I usually for a day, I would sleep 2 to 4 hours a day and then wake up and then keep on going. And since Vegas is all about smoking and drinking 24 hours, you're literally gonna wake up at 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. and drink a pina colada or something. So let's calculate like $120 per day for like food expenses. And souvenirs aren't that expensive either. I think I brought like 20 souvenirs and I spent like $150, $170 on souvenirs. People recommended me that restaurant a lot of times. Oh, and let me tell you guys something. If you guys live in Laredo or are from, you know, this area and you've been to Laredo, if you guys have seen the bridge in the Loop 20, they've taken years to finish that bridge. Well, last year to this year in Vegas, they changed a lot of stuff, like completely. Stuff that were like, oh my God, this was here. Like, how did you do it? This hotel was the same one, and it was different, a different hotel. And it's like, you did this in a whole year? Like, how, you know? So Vegas is, you know, fast. Also, I suggest for you guys to go during the weekend. I know it's like more expensive if you go over there during the weekend, but if you go during the week, let me tell you guys, it's empty, it's boring. You guys won't see, you know, you won't have as much fun as you would have in the weekend. So I suggest for you guys, if you decide to go during the weekend, it's more fun. You see more people, you see more stuff open, you get to go clubbing and stuff. So yes, I don't have a sugar daddy. It's not that expensive. Like I said, it's one of my whole paychecks to spend over there. Like I said, if you're a gambler, I suggest for you guys to take over like $2,000, $3,000. But if you're not a gambler and you're just staying there for 4 nights or something like that, I do recommend you guys to take like 1,200. You guys will make it with that amount of money. But if you guys want to take more, if you guys want to take less, I mean, it's a risk. I hope that I cover like stuff that you guys wanted to know about it. If I didn't cover anything that you guys wanted to know or that you guys asked me and I missed it, just comment below and I'll try to answer it when I do upload my Vegas vlog. I know it's taking me a while to upload that vlog, but I do have someone editing that video for me because I wanted to look beautiful as my camera made it look. That camera, let me tell you, it's fabulous. It's like you're living there. You could see it like when I see my videos, it's like I'm there again. And oh yeah, about the days. 4 days is more than perfect to be over there. 3 or 4 days is more than perfect. I was there for a whole week this time, and oh my god, it's not boring and it's not that you're broke or anything. It was just like, okay, I saw everything that I had to see, and you just ran out of things to do over there. So this time I was like, okay, if I have another time, another what's it called, another chance to go somewhere else, it won't be Vegas for that many days. I would just go back. I want to make it a tradition, so I won't be going back, but I would just be going back for 3 or 4 days because 7 days were a lot of days, and I was just getting homesick. But then when I came over here, I was big and sick. So I mean, it was awesome. I loved it, staying there for a whole week. I got used to my hotel. People there already knew who we were and stuff, and it was really fun. So I got the winner. So the winner for this video was Aileen Peña, and for my next giveaway will be a $25 Starbucks gift card, and I will be doing more giveaways, so stay tuned. I hope I answer all of y'all guys' questions. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe.